Hi guys, I'm Jen, founder of Mummy Dummy Fitness, and if you've got this far, it means that you're thinking of getting pregnant and you're wondering how that's going to affect your fitness regime and how fitness regime is going to affect your pregnancy, and what you can do now to best prepare you for that. And I just want to say well done for addressing this issue at this stage. So many women wait until pregnancy or until after giving birth to even give it a thought, and this is the best time to be preparing for all of that stuff physically. It's the best time to be trying to get into fitness, and it's the best time to prepare yourself for birth and for the physical demands of pregnancy and motherhood. And that's a really important point, is that pregnancy and motherhood are, especially the early stages of having a newborn, are extremely physically demanding. And most women that I see complain of feeling weak and just how tired they are from kind of like, carrying a heavy weight around all the time, and then carrying a baby around all the time, and constantly having to hold, whether it's nursing or whatever. And so this is the time where you can prepare yourself for that. And that's what, whether you're thinking of getting pregnant in the next month or in the next year, this is the time where you can prepare yourself for the physical challenges that are to come. And being pregnant is physically demanding. You're carrying, especially as there's so many hormonal changes, there's so many things that are going on in your body right from the beginning, so many changes going on. But as the pregnancy develops, you're carrying this heavy weight out in front of you. It's not like carrying around this ergonomically designed backpack. It's like right out in front of you. It's not the best place. It's like carrying around a big Atlas ball all day, and it's going to be it is going to be more tiring being pregnant than not being pregnant, and it is going to affect you, and you need to be strong to deal with that. And so the best advice that I can give to women who are thinking of getting pregnant is get strong. Get strong now, because another truth about pregnancy is that unless you're very, very weak and very, very unfit and working with a very good trainer, your fitness is going to decrease, your strength is going to decrease as the pregnancy develops, and that's true of pretty much most pregnancies, and I don't think it's particularly safe to be trying to increase your fitness and increase your strength at that time. So you want to start off as strong as you can be and as fit as you can be, so that as the pregnancy goes on, if you're starting from up here and you kind of taper down to here, you're going to be in a much better position than if you start off really, really weak, and then you're going to finish in not a great way at all. So we want to make sure that you're strong and that you're fit before getting pregnant. And the third kind of truth about pregnancy is you're going to be limited. There's going to be some things you can't do, whether it's because of movement and the belly just getting in the way, or whether it's because of safety reasons, like not falling off a bike or not getting kicked in the stomach, or whether it's because of safety considerations for the baby or for your body, like for the pelvic floor or for your joints. There are going to be certain things that you can't do, or that it's probably going to be best for you not to do. You might be able to get away with doing them, but it's probably not going to be ideal for you to do. But you're not pregnant now, and you can do all of those things. So this is the time to push yourself and to really get into it, and to learn the mechanics of your body, and to learn how to move well, and to learn how to breathe well, and to learn how to stand well and sit well, so that as you go into your pregnancy, these things are going to be second nature. So the major kind of pieces of advice I can give to women like you who want to get pregnant and who want to figure out their fitness beforehand is number one, focus on getting strong. Focus on getting strong and focus on getting the right parts of your body strong. You need strong legs, you need strong glutes, and you need a strong back. And there is so much over focus on the core. I can't emphasize this enough. You need to focus on big compound movements that strengthen legs, glutes, and back. And they include things like squats and deadlifts. They're going to be your best friend. Learn how to do them well, learn how to do them often, and get yourself and get your legs, back, and glutes strong. Then you want to learn a whole bunch of like core activating and targeting movements like hip thrusts and glute bridges and kettlebell swings and lunges, and a whole there's a whole array of movements there that can be helpful. And then when it comes to back, you want to be focusing on a lot of rows. You want horizontal rows, both standing and seated, like bent over rows, like seated rows, low rows, cable rows, any kind of row, and vertical rows like lat pull downs, chin ups and pull ups, and you want to mix those in often, and you want to work with relatively heavy weights to get all of that stronger, because all of that, there's way too much focus on the front of the body, and all of that back of the body is what's gonna support you during pregnancy, as that weight advances forward. So I really some recommend that enough. And the other major piece of advice is get fit, get your heart rate high, do some HIIT training, do some conditioning, really push your heart rate, sprint training, intervals, like any of that kind of stuff, because that's the kind of stuff that we're going to have to reel back on during pregnancy. So get yourself as fit as possible, push yourself now, so that when you get pregnant, you can start at a higher starting point and maintain for as long as possible, and taper down as needed. They're my kind of big tips for training, for preparing for pregnancy. I really hope that's helpful, and if I've missed anything, give me a shout, comment below, or send me a message. I'd be happy to hear from you. Bye.